Today I want to show you how to get a man to do what you want. And no, you don't have to use any evil manipulation techniques that make him feel bad afterwards. You can get what you want from him. And I show you how you can get it easily and in a way that actually makes him feel good about doing these things for you. So it's a win-win. He will feel better because he does these things for you. You will feel better because you get what you want. And this is the basis for a happy and fulfilled relationship. And the first tip I have for you is to give him the feeling that you are there for him in good times and in bad times. If a man is struggling with something and you are the woman who supports him, then he will do everything for you, I promise you. I do everything for the woman I love because I know that she stands behind me, even if others might criticize me, even if others might think that I'm completely crazy. But I know that she's always there for me. I know that she is with me. I'm her rock, and I know that when my rock starts to crumble a little bit, then I know that she's the waves who puts me back together. And if you are the waves for your man and you consider him your rock, I promise you that he will do everything you want him to do for you because he will be so incredibly attracted to you because you are the woman who supports him in good times and in bad times. And when a man realizes that, then he will be so incredibly thankful and he will do everything for you. And I want you to reward him for the things that he has already done for you. Human beings are very simple. If you reward them for things that you want them to do, then they will do more of it. And this is not some evil manipulation technique, it's simple human nature. And this can be a win-win. I mean, think about it. If you reward him for something that you wanted him to do, then he feels good because he just did that. And because you rewarded him for it. So he feels good about the thing that he did for you. You receive it, so you also feel good about it. So you both feel good and everyone's happy, and that's how it should be. There's no manipulation, there's no evil techniques. It's just him making you feel good and you making him feel good. And that's perfect. And by rewarding him, I don't mean that you have to jump on him and drag him into the bedroom. I mean, if you want to do that, more power to you, then you can of course do it. But it can also be simple rewards. You can, for example, reward him by showing affection, or by kissing him, or by just being there for him. These are all things that you can do to reward him. And you can get a man to do what you want him to do by knowing his weakness. One of my biggest weaknesses are avocados. And I know that sounds completely weird, but if somebody brings me an avocado, I will do everything for this person. I just love avocados. Yes, I'm actually serious. And you have to find out what his weakness is. Maybe he's the kind of guy who's into role plays in the bedroom. And if you're already dating him, or if he's already your boyfriend and you want to know how to make him do the things you want him to do, then you can be a little bit creative in the bedroom. Or maybe you just started out dating him and it's not the time for bedroom fun yet. Don't let that hold you back. Maybe this guy loves neck massages. I mean, for example, I love neck massages. Whenever my girlfriend massages my neck, I do everything for her. Find out his weakness. And one of my Skype coaching clients, she actually had a very funny experience. The man that she wanted to date and that she's now actually dating, his weakness is a certain type of chocolate. It's a Switzer chocolate that's called Toblerone. I always have the feeling when I eat this chocolate that I break my teeth and I hurt my gum. I absolutely hate it. But for him, he was in love with Toblerone. And whenever she wanted him to do something, she gave him a little bit of Toblerone. And that was all that was needed. And I know that sounds a little bit as if men are like dogs, when you just have to give him some food and then he's happy. And to be honest, in some sense, we really are like dogs. If you give us what we want, what we crave, then we do the things that you want us to do. And I can guarantee you one thing. If your man is devoted to you, then you don't even need Toblerone or you don't need anything else. Because then if he's really, and I really mean 100% devoted to you, then he will do whatever you want him to do for you. Easily and effortlessly. He will just do it because he's so into you. And if you want to make him so devoted to you that he will do these things for you, then you will love the video in the description. And you can ask him in the most polite and respectful way. You don't always have to use crazy tricks and techniques to get what you want. It can be so simple. If you ask him in a respectful and polite way, if he's already invested in the relationship, if he already likes you, and especially if he's already in love with you, he will most likely do it. When my girlfriend, for example, asks me to do something for her, Unless she says, please jump out of the window and fight 2 tigers, I will do it because I love her. And the more your man is invested in the relationship and the more he desires you, the more he's devoted to you, the more he will do whatever you want him to do for you. You just have to ask. And like I said before, if you know exactly how to make a man devoted to you, then this will be so easy peasy for you. And that's why it's so important that you watch the video in the description until the very end, because I promise you, it will change your life. And sometimes you might also want to do something for him. Having a happy and fulfilled relationship, it's about balancing giving and taking. And it's actually really funny whenever I have a Skype coaching and I mention that you can also do something for him. It's always, yeah, but well, I don't know. Always remember, giving and taking. If you only give, then you're needy and he will lose respect. But if you only take, then you're too selfish and he will sense that after a while, especially if he's a high quality man and if he has options. If there's a balance, however, between giving and taking, then you're in perfect harmony. And now you might be saying, yeah, Sebastian, but if you tell me that I should also give in a relationship, then I never ever want to talk to you. Well, that would be very sad because I've already helped so many amazing and beautiful women like you to attract the man of their dreams and to keep this man. And to not just keep him, but to keep him happy and committed. And if you now say, okay, you crazy German, I will talk to you, then you can inquire for your first Skype coaching session. The link is in the description. And don't get angry when he doesn't always do what you want him to do. Instead, appreciate the moments when he does the things that you want him to do. You can't expect him to always have time. You can't expect him to always do something for you and to always drive you somewhere. Remember what I said about giving and taking. I know you don't want to hear this, but it's the foundation for every happy relationship. Believe me, I didn't want to hear it for such a long time, and I had to learn it the hard way. And since I learned that relationships are about giving and taking, my current relationship is so much better and so more fulfilling for both of us, for me and for my girlfriend, than every past relationship that I ever had. So appreciate the things that he does for you. And what if he sometimes doesn't want to do it? What do you do then? Remember, you always have the choice to make him so devoted to you that he will do it no matter what. So make sure that you watch the video in the description and make sure that you give him the feeling that you need his help. I know that you're an independent woman and he knows it too, but his biology is helpless when it comes to a woman in need. Men are biologically designed to protect and care for the women they love and adore. So if you give him the feeling that you need his help, if you let him know that he's the man who protects you from distress and from discomfort, he will do everything for you. And this can be small things. For example, when my girlfriend can't open the glass of olives and I help her to do it, it makes me feel so good and so proud and so strong. And I know for you as a woman that might sound completely ridiculous. And when you really think about it, it is kind of stupid. But that's how we men are biologically programmed. So why not use our biological program to your advantage and make him feel good? If you make me feel good in whatever way, I'm more likely to do the things for you that you want me to do. You can, for example, make your man feel good with a passionate kiss. Or you can make him feel good with a nice compliment. You can tell him that his new suit looks good. Or that his shoes really match his style. You can make him feel good by telling him that you love him. We love to hear that. If we are devoted to a woman and she tells us, I love you, oh my God, he will do everything for you. There are so many possibilities to make him feel good. Or you can also make him feel guilty for not doing the things that you wanted him to do. Let's say you want him to help you with something in the household, but he doesn't want to do it. You can, for example, tell him how your friend's boyfriend helps her and how the relationship got better since he does that. And then, on the one hand, he will feel guilty because he wants to be a good boyfriend and especially better than the boyfriend of your friend because men are very competitive, and at the same time, he also wants to experience a more fulfilling relationship. So you just gave him 2 incentives to do the thing that you want him to do for you. And I have a bonus tip for you. And this is a psychological weapon that's very effective. Give him the feeling that he came up with the idea to do what you want him to do. One of the best ways to do that is to plant seeds in his mind that slowly grow into a beautiful tree. To give you an example, maybe you want him to plan a vacation with you. You really want to have your first vacation with this man. And one thing you can do is to, for example, mention that you would really want to go to this country. Your dream is to visit this country. And then 1 week later, you show him a video of this country and you give him the feeling that this country is actually an interesting place to visit. And then 1 week later, you tell a story about how one of your friends visited this country and what an amazing holiday they had. And yes, it's the same friend who has this boyfriend who helps her in the household. And again, his competitive instinct goes, okay, I want that too. And because you planted all these seeds in his mind, that it's such a beautiful place to visit, that you really want to go there, at some point, he will suggest to travel to this country with you, and he will think that it was his idea. And if you now say, I want to find out more about how men think, how men feel, what they really want, and I finally want to make this man that I'm totally interested in commit to me, then you might want to inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me, because I helped so many women just like you. And if you want to do that, you find the link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.